up your 2-liter. I did not make the 2-liter. We're gonna have to go fast, y'all, because none of the chargers are working. And I got 12% left. So I did not make it. Joker made this. Joker. I just tagged her in there. What up, Starchiana? We're back. Vanessa, what's up? Did MJ make it back? What up, baby? Zori. Okay, cool. I ain't gonna waste y'all time. What up? Oh, hold on, y'all, because I forgot. Oh, I totally forgot. I've had this for a couple of weeks, but I forgot that the bottom had bust. Sorry, y'all. I completely forgot that the bottom had bust. Again, USPS people, I can't stand them. All right, y'all ready? Oh, I thought you was Look, it's a chunk right there. Got my name on it. Hold on. Cheers. Ooh. Honey. Even with the bottom being busted, the booty of it being busted, we still were able to produce these from the bottle. And let's not even talk about these that came out of it. These are like crisp, like cereal. Not cereal, but like airy chips. All right, hold on, y'all. Welcome in. If you're just coming in, we just did a bottle breakdown. All right. We just did a 2-liter breakdown by iSwallowCrunchies. This was a Argo AYC cooked taste bottle. I feel like the crunches are on point. I like the breakdown. I like what I see. Got a lot of chips and boulders. I want to say I spent between $60 and $65 for this, I believe. And I ordered it. It came very quickly. I think I've had it now for like 2.5 weeks. I've been dying to open it, but I didn't do it. So I only got 8% left on my phone. I'm gonna do another boulder for y'all, but I hope that y'all have enjoyed the 2-liter series so far. Oh man, hold on y'all. I wanted to try this one. It's the honey bun topper. This is also from iSwallowCrunchies. All right. Mm-hmm. topper, and it is sweet. It almost tastes like a flavor. All right, I want to try my favorite topper with this one. So this one's my favorite topper. This one's from Dink. This is nursery. For some reason, I think that nursery and this one is gonna go well together. Let's see. Ooh, that came right out. Y'all ready? Here we go. Here's a chip sandwich. All right, y'all. I'm gonna try to put my phone on the charger. So if I put my phone on the charger and it work, then I'll do another crunch, right? But if I put my phone on the charger and it don't work, I'm gonna disconnect the live. I do. Let's see. Fingers crossed, y'all. If I get disconnected, I just want to tell y'all thank y'all for vibing out with me on this late night live, even though it's just 9:47, but I know y'all got kids and stuff y'all gotta put to bed, so I appreciate y'all for tapping on the screen and staying with me as we open up this. I just want to say thank you just in case, okay? Let's see. I'm gonna put it on the charger. If it say water detected, fuck me. We in business. Okay. I could do some more crunches. All right. I was talking about in it. I'm trying to get all crispy pieces. Sorry, y'all. I'm looking for crispy chips for the handful. I got the bike holiday. All right. Ready? Steady. Let's take it back. Take it back, ho. I take it back, ho. Now run it back, bitch. Now run it back, bitch. Now take it back, back. Yo, neck in your back. All right, here we go. powder. I'm sorry, but powder was never my DOC. So I don't like when y'all say that. That was never my DOC. No powder for me. Hello, Crunch Therapy. I'm gonna look for the crunchy pieces again. I'm gonna do another handful and I'm gonna do a chunk. Hey, how y'all doing? Hello. Yeah, they told me to do the powder. Powder has never been was never, ever my DOC. You know how some people, they tried things, experimented with things? I never wanted to do that. I had a homegirl, Karen. She was a Blasian. God bless her soul. She got hooked on that stuff early. She was good people though. Y'all laughing? No, for real. Oh yeah, say, can you do a squeak? Yeah, but if y'all ask me for powder, I'm gonna tell them ushers to get y'all out of here. Ready? Just take it back. I'm trying to think of a song I could sing, but I ain't got one for y'all. So here we go. Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. I was watching that movie the other day. You know, I have never seen Ray from the beginning to the end. I always catch it like at the beginning and don't finish it, or catch it in the middle, don't finish it, catch it at the end, and then I'd be like, damn. But I finally, it's on Tubi, honey, and she was mad. Regina King, I don't know what her character name was, but she was mad when she called Ray house when he moved B into the new spot. And she called him, and his little handler was like, Ray, you know, such and such is on the phone. And he's like, tell her I'll call her back. And Ray was like, he wasn't jacking it. And the handler was like, it's important, Ray. Ray got on that phone. Ray did not want her calling no more. He was like, I'll see you on the road in 2 weeks. How you let a blind nigga dick take you out like that? Honey, she had her little solo and she was out. She was out, honey. Ray, she like, Ray, you a cruel motherfucker. Ray did not care. Ray was in the studio laying his part, the girl's part, the other people's part. Boy, Ray was ice cold. Yes, on YouTube. I posted on YouTube. Tell me Ray wasn't ice cold. Ray couldn't see shit and was ice cold. Cause I'm gonna make it do what it do, baby. Hey, Ray went to rehab at the end. Ray was out of. Then when he went and performed for the segregated cat crowd, he was like, you know what? I think they're right. Come on, get back on the bus. Come on, guys, get back on the bus. Ray had it bad, y'all. I ain't like what they did to him when he got arrested. You know, that was just, they always know that the celebrities are on drugs. Like, they always know it. Like, since the beginning of time. I'm talking about, you could just start off with Elvis Presley and all of them. And they use that against them. Thank y'all for the gifts. They use that against them when they don't want to do something that the powers that be want them to do. So when Ray decided that he didn't want to perform to a white and have it roped off, the white people and the black people, they used his, what was he on? He was on heroin, right? They used his addiction against him. But they had already knew, like the people had already knew that he was on it. Bad. I ain't like what they did to him. I was trying to see if I could do a sandwich, y'all, but it would have to be like the right type of sandwich. Hold on. Maybe a some more. Y'all down for it for some more? Bro. I mean, she's like, I'm pregnant. Did she tell Ray she was pregnant? Ray was like, now you know better than that. Imagine a blind nigga telling you that you know better than that. Like, nigga. All right, y'all ready? Ladies, don't let no blind man tell you that. It's like, now you know you can't keep it because you're precious, B-Ray. Here we go. Nah, Ray was everything. Then he went to the not the radio station. He went to his record company and he asked for his master's. The best thing his mama could have did was send him to that school. Remember, she was like, and don't you eat all these sandwiches at one time, boy. She put him on that damn bus. Practicing the song, Ray was like, whatever his mistress name was, she was like, that's her again. And she drunk. She been drinking. He seen that shit and couldn't see it. He knew that lady was drunk, y'all. I like Ray. I like the James Brown story. I feel like the guy who played the Black Panther, why I can't think of his name, Chadwick Boseman. I feel like he did a good job on the James Brown story. James Brown was a cruel businessman too. A lot of those artists at that time, they fought for a lot of their rights. You're like, Belly, so you sucked this dick, huh? She told me she sucked your little itty bitty dick, Tommy. I don't know no fucking Kiana. Oh man, I can't. Paid in Full, that's another good one. Yeah, ain't gonna get me to do a paid in full line. But that's my favorite stuff. T-Boz. She was like, we're gonna go to Africa. What's his name? Was his name Sincere like a Moy? Was Nas' name Sincere in that movie Belly? Remember when Method Man, they beat the girlfriend up? It looks like a bowl of shit. Remember at the beginning when they was watching the movie on the big projector at Tommy house? Oh my God. And what was the Jamaican man name? What was the Jamaican man name when they ran up in his house? I can't think of the Jamaican man name. Oh my God, y'all, I want to Google it so bad. But that's my favorite part. Yo, Tommy told me how to fucking everything. Why she told that lady that? I've been knowing Tommy since I was 16. He told me a lot about you, Keisha. A lot. I don't know no fucking fucking Kiana. I love that movie. Y'all know that was the girl from the Ja Rule song. What's the Ja Rule song? What's the girl? That's the girl. I can't think of her name. I appreciate them rocks and gifts that you caught me, baby. What was the name of that Ja Rule song? That's her. That lady who rapped that verse. That's that lady that was in Belly. There you go. Boom, Vita. This bottle, this came from Joker. Thank y'all so much for the 80 taps. But y'all know what is one biopic that I can't get jiggy with? Like, none of the versions of this biopic, the Lifetime biopic, the Lionsgate version of it, the Whitney Houston biopic, I feel like nobody has done her story justice. I don't even feel like Whitney's story like needs just, I don't feel like, I don't know. I just don't feel like, I don't know. I can't put it into words, but I feel like Whitney is one of them people who like don't really need a biopic, or they did her biopic too soon after she passed. I just don't feel like nobody like really has done it the right way. Like, does she really need a biopic? Like, all jokes aside, like, Whitney was like a great talent, but she was just another crackhead that fell in love with another crackhead. And I feel like we see that story every day. I don't know. And I don't feel like there's been a good, Whitney was a legend. Career-wise, Whitney was that bitch. Like, she was that girl. Nobody can take that from her. But personally, I feel like her personal life was no different than anybody else's personal life. Like, yo, every time Bobby got out of jail, do y'all remember being a teenager and getting those magazines? I forget what magazines those was. Remember, like, we were the kids that used to read. Like, us in our 30s, we used to read those magazines, right? Like, I can't think of the name of it, but like, we used to get those magazines. Whitney used to take the limo. This is when limos was like the Yukon or the Cadillac. Whitney used to take the limo to the jail to go pick up Bobby. Like, Word Up magazine, yes. Like, Whitney like took the, like, literally like used to take the limo to go pick up Bobby. Like, she was not like playing about it. Every time Bobby got locked up in Fulton County Jail, he did his little time, Whitney was there all the time. Like, all the time. I just feel like Whitney was like straight up about her shit. And I don't feel like they've done a Michael Jackson biopic. I feel like some stuff they just gotta leave it alone. Just leave it alone. Let the people rest in peace. Hey, Miss Bradshaw. All right, let's do a couple of more crunches. But I'm gonna go, when I leave tonight, I'm gonna go watch Belly, because I gotta know that Jamaican man name. Yeah, that was awful. Flex did the watered down Lifetime version. You talking about Flex Alexander, the one that's married to Shawnee's? Yeah, Fantasia and Tony Braxton and Aaliyah, they should have never did those biopics. Yeah, like Flex just needed the check. I don't care what nobody say. Flex just needed the check. Cause why is Flex? Oh no, I'm lying. Okay, so like Michael Jackson biopics after he passed was trash. But do y'all remember the American Dream, the 2-part series with Angela Bassett and the other dude, I think that's the dude. What's the dude name? I can't think of his name that played Joe. Was the dude that played Joe, was that Tina Lawson? Was that Lawson? Not Matthew Knowles, but was that the second husband of Tina Knowles, the Lawson guy? Was that him who played Joe? And then the little boy from The Lion King and City High. Oh my God. The little boy that was singing The Lion King, I can't think of his name, but then he later on went to City High. And he played in ATL too. Well, I can't think of his name. But that was one of the best Michael Jackson biopics ever. Yeah, the dude from Cooley High. Yes. I can't think of his name. That, man, what's Michael Jackson mama name? Catherine. Catherine was a strong lady. Because, baby, they was calling the house for Joe, too. Her and B was a strong lady. Michael was like, I don't want to go out there. Remember when they had to go sing the national anthem and they had to get on the plane while it was raining? Michael was like, no, I'm not getting on that plane. No. Baby, they traumatized them kids. Jason Weaver. Yes. I love Jason Weaver. Is Katherine Jackson still alive, y'all? Yeah, but that was a crazy movie. Michael was over it. Remember Michael? Michael went to go tell his brothers he wasn't fucking with them no more after he got that Jerry curl burnt out from that Coca-Cola commercial. He was done with them. I know that Joe went to glory. Yeah, that was crazy. I ain't even gonna hold y'all. Joe was done. Joe was toast. And it's a video that just got released recently. Like, Michael had a friend and her husband was recording their phone conversations because she thought that they was having an affair, but that was just like his home slice, his home girl or whatever. And Michael was telling his friend about Joe. He was like, my dad's been trying to get in contact with me for 3 weeks. And she's like, well, what do you think he wants? And Michael was like, he wants money. He doesn't want nothing but money. He's like, let me borrow $500K and I'll pay you back, Michael. He's like, he always does that. And when I tell him no, he be like, if it wasn't for me, you wouldn't have shit, Michael. Michael had to hear that shit. Michael was over it. That's why Michael was on the hard stuff, because they traumatized that baby. They traumatized them. Well, everybody know that Paris and Blanket and Prince Michael, them kids don't belong to Michael Jackson. Michael was like, Michael was so rich he just went and bought somebody kids. They say that's the plastic surgeon kids and the nurse that he married. What happened? Yeah, Catherine had enough. I don't think Catherine ever really left Joe. She was wobbling around on that one leg. Honey. Remember Joseph was on the phone? She walked from the pool house and Joseph was on the phone with the Jerry curl telling the lady he couldn't wait till he got back on the road, baby. Catherine was walking with that leg, baby. She was over it. Over it. Here we go. Catherine was over it. That's a good one. Y'all got any more good movies? I don't want you no more. I don't want you no more. I don't want you no more. A lion straight through her teeth. Why women do that? Why we do that? No, we about to go spin that block. He was. He was. We always do that to ourselves. New Edition was good. The New Edition story was good. It was good. I ain't even gonna lie. It was a lot of niggas in New Edition that had main character energy, and they was not the main character. Here we go. Y'all ready? Yeah, Ike and Tina. Ike, yes, Tina. I started making wedding plans. Honey, that was my plan from the very beginning. And Ike, yes, Tina. Tina was getting beat up, y'all. That's my jam. I love that movie. Of course I know the song, Ike. I wrote it. Ike was like, you wrote it? All right. Everybody go and get out, get out, get out. He got right on out of there, baby. Well, how do fools fall in love? When Ike sniffed that line, he exited all them people from that thing, baby. He couldn't handle Tina doing that Nam Your Ringgit kill shit on him. That was sending him over. When he was like, and when he was listening to that song that she had did without him. Remember when she started crossing over and the white man, I forget his name. He came and asked Tina to do a song. He was like, Tina, would you like to do a song with me? And then Ike came over and he was like, y'all hear that? Such and such want to do a song with Tina and Ike. And that man was like, no. We would like to do a song with Tina. White man tell you to sing a song, you sang the song. Tina, damn good. That was damn good. Ike was a beast. Fuck Ike, man. Ike was awful. I done stopped all that narcotic. When Tina told that judge all she wanted to do was keep her name, Ike was like, that name got my daddy blood on it. He was, Ike Jr. I can't. He was not playing about that name. She's like, I worked too hard for my name. She wanted that name, y'all. Straight up. There was 2 red flags for me with Ike Turner. When Ike had her at the house when his first wife was there for the practice and he was flirting with her. See, Tina didn't know no better because she was from Nutbush, Tennessee, so she didn't know that Ike was running game on her. But when he was telling her to sing it from her stomach and she was singing, make me over, make me nice, and when I'm done, oh, I want to be. And he was telling her to sing it like a man, like to give it to him rough. He was telling her to sing it from here. She was screaming it. That was a red flag for me. Then when he signed her and her baby out the hospital, when they came in and literally took her and the baby out the hospital, like a couple of hours after she had the baby, that was another red flag. That was it. I'd have been like, nah, I'm good on that. Got my baby sounding like a goddamn man. Jennifer Lewis. Jennifer Lewis have played all the best moms ever. She was in there singing. She was singing from that, she was singing from her diaphragm, y'all. Oh, Lord have mercy. I want to be made over. Make me over. I'm talking to the king, the mighty king. I can't do it, y'all. It was a mess. I'm gonna do some handfuls real quick. Thanks for bobbing out. iSwallowCrunchies. We got 101K taps. Thank y'all. Did anybody find out what the man from Belly name was? The Jamaican man. What was his name? And y'all remember the scene from Belly where DMX had that man stripped down in the basement or something? He's like, yeah, strip, strip, strip. And then the guy came back to get him. What was that dude's name? I gotta go back and watch Belly. Was it Ox or Lennox? It was Ox, right? Remember when they went to Jamaica? He's like, we're gonna fuck a big fat Jamaican bubble clot tonight. Oh my God. Oh my God. New Jack City, the best. My brother's keeper. My brother's keeper. They had messed up all Ox money. Nino Brown was ruthless. Remember when he took that little girl and used her as a bulletproof vest, y'all? When they was at the wedding outside or some type of party outside and they came and did it? That was awful. I could watch it up until that part. That part just make me sad. The one that stripped down was Black. Yeah, Black came back, baby. Black was like, remember that shit that happened in the basement? Black was done, honey. Black was done. House Party, Boomerang. Boomerang was good. All right, I'm gonna do this, y'all, and I am done. I appreciate y'all for vibing out with me. Let's try to find the crunchy pieces. Look, the outer layers were all like Carter pieces. They all like went to these like little chip pieces. So good. Spell Mr. M-I-S. Who is this man, Harpo? Y'all like the new version of Color Purple? The Fantasia version? Color Purple was a movie that I shouldn't have been watching as a kid. That movie is so sad. Like, straight up. That movie is like so sad. Like when I look at it with my adult lens, her dad was, y'all know, You know what I'm saying? Argo is this woman. Her dad was like doing like some shady shit to her, all because of color. She was a darker shade. I ain't like that. Then he went and he sent her with that man, Mr. Oh my God, yeah, when she was doing his beard, awful, traumatic. That was one movie I shouldn't have been watching as I was a kid. Who remember switching gears like real fast? We about to swerve in the other lane in a whole McLaren. Who remember Real Sex that used to come on HBO on Saturday nights? I wasn't grown. I used to go to my grandmama's house for the summer. I was young. Lord, I was young. And I remember my grandma had she passed away last year, but she had the couches with the plastic on them. And it was only one TV in her house that had HBO. And that TV was like in her living room area. Honey, I remember she busted me watching Real Sex. She was like, oh, hold on, pause. Who remember G-String Divas? Who remember? It used to be Real Sex and then G-String Divas that used to come on HBO. And girl, my grandma, I ain't hear her sneak up on me. She was like, now what the fuck did you watch? Honey, oh my God. Them white people used to be in there doing the most. The most. Honey, they had me wanting to grow up and finish high school and go work at the Bunny Ranch, baby. To work at the Bunny Ranch. I sure did. I wanted to go right to the Bunny Ranch, baby. It ain't like now, or you could just pull it up on your phone and plug it into your browser and it just pop up. Hey, how you doing, Keisha? We had to like, for us, like back then, us late 80 babies, early 90 babies, we had to go looking for that stuff, y'all. And at that time, it was either the magazines or it was in TV. These kids got it easy, boy. It's right at their fingertips now. Oh yeah, my granny. Here y'all go. Ready? It was a good time. All right, y'all. Look at me. I had fun with y'all. It was real. Thank y'all for the touch of nostalgia. We had a blast. If you came in late, this was a oh, thanks, Sharon. Thank y'all for the gifts. If you came in late, we opened up a 2-liter from iSwallowCrunchies, and we got some pretty good boulders out of them. It was cook taste, so I enjoyed it a lot. I'm trying to think what else. We tried the honey bun topper. We tried nursery from Dink with this one, and I think we had a good time. I'm gonna post the live on YouTube probably tomorrow by like 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, but I'm gonna take out all the commentary. We ain't gonna keep the commentary going, but one more. Okay, y'all want a chunk or y'all want cereal? Happy face for chunk, crying face for cereal. Happy face for chunk, crying face for cereal. Alright, it looked like chunk won by a landslide. Alright. Alright. I'm gonna do one of the chunks that I made because I ain't gonna crunch on all my chunks from my 2-liter. All right, y'all. So thank y'all for 109.k taps. Thank y'all for the taps on the screen. The gifts. Thank y'all for interacting with the live. I appreciate y'all. So I'll be back live next week with new content. I'm still sourcing 2 liters, but I just want to tell y'all thank y'all. Joker, thank you for this. And when I get done with this chunk, I'm cutting off the live, but I just wanted to tell y'all thank you so much for vibing.